Alright, hello everybody, this is Andrew here, and I'm making a video today about it's a video comparing Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders. I'm going to preface this video by saying that I was a former Donald Trump supporter, but now I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter. Now here I'm going to compare them, and I'm going to tell you why exactly I really thought that I should switch. Alright, first, I'm going to compare them. This is really, I think, their main appeals for Bernie and Trump, why people like them. For Trump and Bernie, it's their outsiders really in their party. Bernie's more progressive in most ways than most Democrats, and Trump is more liberal, and he's just not even really a politician, so that's why he's an outsider. Second reason most people like them is because they're not funded through super PACs. Donald Trump is self-funded, and Bernie Sanders is funded through people who've donated to him directly, not super PACs. Then third, they think each of them are telling the truth. Trump he's a crazy man, in my opinion. He's telling the truth. I think he's genuinely saying what he believes in and what he wants for America and what he thinks will be great for America. And I think that's his opinions that he's bringing across the table. I don't think that most other politicians are saying their truth besides Bernie, because Bernie is also not funded by a super PAC, so Bernie is also telling the truth. He's telling you what he thinks. He's telling you what the American people think, and that we need to stand up and rise to take back America from the politicians, really, and the super PACs. So I think both of them are telling the truth. They're both outsiders, and they're each self-funded, so there's no super PAC hanging above their head saying what you can do. Now, this is a message to really a lot of people, especially Trump supporters, people who watch people like Alex Jones. So, Bernie Sanders is a democratic socialist. And I'll tell you what a democratic socialist is if you don't exactly know. It's somebody who believes in most democratic things, but also things like Social Security, healthcare for all. Those things are socialist policies. It's where everybody pays in, but then everybody gets something in return. It's not communism where everybody makes the same. Please do not think Bernie Sanders is a communist. He does not want to distribute the wealth equally among everybody. He wants to bring in policies where everybody chips in, but everybody gets a benefit. That's where his socialist policies are. I'm just going to tell you guys that, so hopefully you listen to me maybe this time and believe that he's not a commie, because he's not. Now, I'm going to tell you why I actually switched from Donald Trump to Bernie Sanders. I believed in Donald Trump because I thought he was a good leader. He would be somebody who could lead the country. And I knew his policies were way out there, but I knew that he can't really get most of that stuff done. There's no way there's going to be a wall. And, I mean, he might be able to cut out all Muslims from getting in the country, but I just thought he would be a good leader. He's a very successful business owner. He runs lots of businesses, has real estate. He's somebody who I think would be good at the negotiation table with other countries, trying to get forth what he thinks he wants for our country. And I was like, yeah, Trump, he'll do what he believes in, and he'll get things done and not compromise. And I was like, that's why I liked him. But then I started to think about it more, and I realized we don't need somebody who can lead and do what he believes is right. We need somebody who will do what the Americans think is right. We need somebody at the office who's not controlled by the super PACs, and somebody who will take America's voice and heed their advice and take Americans' views and beliefs and put those into action. We need somebody who can listen to the people and somebody we can trust. Bernie is funded by us, so he has an obligation to do what we want, really. That's where it all comes down to. Bernie is funded by us, so he's obligated to listen to us as Americans and do what we want instead of what the big corporations want and what the super PACs want. So that's where I differentiate them. Trump's a good leader, but Bernie's a good leader who will listen to Americans and not the richer people. That's what I really think set me apart, because everybody wants a good leader, but if your leader just goes off doing whatever he wants and he does not have no help from the people, if he's just doing what he wants and not what the people wants, That's not a good leader. That's not listening to what people want. I'm not saying Trump's not going to do what the people want, but I don't believe that he will do it as good as as good as Bernie will, at least. So that's me comparing and basically contrasting Trump and Bernie Sanders and why I think you should switch to Bernie if you're a Trump supporter. And I might have said it at the beginning, but I was a Trump supporter, but now I'm a Bernie supporter. I think a lot of people just need to look into Bernie's policies and they will become an instant Bernie supporter, as I did. Once I looked into his policies, I was hooked, because he's just a genuine guy who speaks what he believes in, and what he believes in is the best for Americans people. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos like this, and feel the burn, everybody. Feel the motherfucking burn.